evidence is in the 3 stab wounds from 3 different people in my back. That didn't happen in jail. You look to get stabbed in jail. 1 missed my heart. 3, 2 on my spine. Why did I survive and others who had talent that we'll never discover? Basketball, football, there's people dying that you never know. The next George Foreman might have just died 10 minutes ago. But I look at all that and say to myself, I'm no fool. Things didn't happen for Bernard Hopkins just because of Bernard Hopkins. A fool would think that. Because he broke records, he made money, he took on the system of boxing. Why do you think that I can stand up in front of 5, 6 years ago, and some of your faces wrote about it, where I stood up at the sitting hearings in '91 without millions in my bank account, without had titles? That took balls when others who had titles, who had HBO contracts, was told not to go and they ain't go. You wrote stories about that. This is a man you're dealing with. See, I didn't have anything to even risk. So it was me who understood that I didn't already beat the biggest challenge personally in my life. I supposed to be dead. And now that I got life, and now I'm gonna get threatened that I will never get the glory of what I can get if I just keep my mouth shut and just play along and get along. Come on, man. 10, 15, 20 years from now, there'll be a documentary, somebody come, it'll be a book, it'll be a movie, there might be a conversation on your lips. One thing about that Bernard, he might not be the most diplomatic guy in the world, but I gotta respect him. That's what my tombstone would say. A man, that's respect. You don't gotta have my name on it. That's what it says. At the end of the day, you go through and check my resume. I always fought against powers of any kind and understood that I can lose any day. So I'm not suicidal. I'm not a guy that doesn't think about my actions. I paid 5 years for not thinking about my actions. I think even more now. And by me being Bernard Hopkins, I gotta obviously think 100 million times more before I do or say or even be around certain people. Isn't that the lessons that I had, overcame? And I transformed that, y'all. This is most important. I keep mentioning transform. A lot of guys y'all know personally. Family members, friends. A lot of y'all look at me right now, know I'm telling the truth. You try to talk to them, you say, look man, you say, I'm done, uncle, I'm done, nephew, I'm done, friend, I'm done, brother. And in 3 months, they back into the same bag. Discipline that I've learned. I just added to my lifestyle in boxing, and look what it became. So, question that's been asked over and over again, I don't mind answering. I just hope eventually they really get it, but I understand they just need to hear it so they can do the story. Now what I'm saying is that I got that discipline from a place that's real dark. I had discipline to get past 56 months and 17 years old. People howling at night, trying to kill themselves the next night. People getting raped the next morning. That took patience for me not to cut my own wrist. Why didn't I go crazy? I'm young enough. It would have been the perfect excuse. 90% of them did. 17 to 20. So I transformed that out into society and said, I'm done. What do you mean you're done? I'm done. It wasn't because Joe was that tough. It was because I just got tired of being locked up. Since that I had HBO, cable, it made it comfortable for you. Why? You come back. It wasn't cheap. You know, I don't stay there for free. It costs me to be there. Pick 10 people to work. Guards, nurses, doctors, coaches. So I just transformed that as a power. That's a powerful spirited human being who has a strong mind. And let me tell you, go up against a guy. I wouldn't want to go up against another Bernard Hopkins. If Joe was Bernard Hopkins, I'd fall and break my ankle.
I think transferring now it's a lifestyle, right?
They kept me out of trouble. They kept me out of trouble. That made me who I am because I transformed to my lifestyle. And that's even health and awareness. The way I eat, you know me, I don't drink. I ain't drinking 20-something years, man. I ain't drinking 20-something. I don't smoke. I don't be around cigarettes. I don't drink champagne. If I say I don't drink, on my wedding day, 1993, it was 16, 15 years ago. I had major big accomplishments in boxing where I could have easily drunk a champagne in front of Kelly anybody, and they would have been like, okay, I mean, this is, one ain't gonna hurt you. You know how many times I heard that? Not that she said that, but you know how many times I heard that? Oh, come on, take one. I know how many bottles I got. They got dust on them. I'm just collecting them because they're expensive bottles. Yeah, $1,000 down per year. I'm telling them, so I keep it. Who knows? But the thing is this, man, is that at the end of the day, I'm not what people always try to write about Bernard Hopkins. When people really get to know Bernard Hopkins, they will say, okay, who is perfect that walk on two legs and breathe the same air? Well, nobody. Well, he did do something so profound that I don't think anybody complicated in this era. Not the way things look now. You're right. It's like pulling teeth, getting respect. And even right now, I think most of my respect comes from most of the media and fans. To be honest with you, because even one of probably my worst critics have said to me or said in their writing, whether it's mostly internet, not newspapers, no matter what you think about Bernard Hopkins, you shouldn't underestimate him. One of them was Larry Merchant.